G'day, I'm Rick Casagrande and this is OpenCountryTV.com. Last night, the Channel 9 National News reported that Dreamworld had refused to accept Nioa Trading holding its staff Christmas party at its Tiger Island facility at Coomera on Queensland's Gold Coast. The story got further notice by the Courier Mail today. Nioa Trading is an importer of firearms and firearm accessories for both the shooting sports and defence contracts. Tiger Island representatives have said that because Nioa Trading's website shows photos of exotic animals being killed for sport, that it cannot host Nioa Trading's staff Christmas party. I have contacted Nioa Trading's Managing Director, Mr. Rob Nioa, and he declined to take the matter any further nor make any public statement because it might give fuel to those groups in our community who are totally against the hunting ethic. This I can understand. However, in my opinion, Dreamworld's decision is ill-informed and again shows the ignorance that afflicts sections of our community with respect to hunting. Many of the staff at Nioa Trading have used firearms for sporting interests only, such as static target shooting and clay target shooting. It is clear that Dreamworld's decision has impacted on people who have represented their state and country in the sporting arena. However, the decision, if left unchallenged, goes further in that it impacts on at least 6 million people throughout Australia with a similar social interest. I might add that we are talking about a lawful social interest by law-abiding Australians. This always seems lost on those self-interest groups who seem to put their ignorance and poorly informed ideology above those of law-abiding citizens. Our servicemen and women in the Middle East have relied on the importation of firearms into Australia by various companies to save their lives and protect our borders. These military personnel also have shooting and/or hunting as their sports, and I wonder how many of them have taken their families to enjoy Dreamworld. I wonder how many will do so again. The issue relating to exotic animals is almost incredulous, given that the only scientific reference I could find to exotic species are those that are kept as pets or in zoos. The total hypocrisy of Dreamworld breeding and displaying endangered species for financial gain should not go unnoticed. Yes, they are breeding to help the future existence of a species. However, do any of the beautiful white tiger cubs or polar bears ever go back to the wild where the survival of the two species really matters? No. Most zoos sell their growing exotic pets to other zoos so that they can become more profitable and purchase other exotic species and keep them in captivity. I wasn't the best biology student at school, but I'm certain that the cycle of life was not meant to start and stop on the Gold Coast Highway at Dreamworld. The Channel 9 News reported pictures showing a hunter with a leopard. Surely no one, not even Dreamworld's Tiger Island staff, are so ignorant as to believe that someone could actually take a leopard from anywhere in the world without a CITES permit. For the benefit of those who do not know what CITES is, it is the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, of which 175 countries, including Australia, are parties to. Perhaps Dreamworld should check with Australian Customs whether they find any exotic trophy skins coming into this country illegally, as opposed to the live trade of exotic pets, such as snakes and parrots. Most intelligent wildlife experts know that the animal kingdom is in far more danger from deforestation by companies with mining and timber interests looking for huge profits, which are in turn sent away from the country in which the activity is taking place. I wonder how many Christmas parties or other executive functions for the oil industry, motor industry, building industry and any other industries benefiting from deforestations and mining have been held at Tiger Island. At least the bulk of profits from hunters in faraway places are directed to the local communities from which the animals are harvested, where strict quota systems apply in areas where animals have maintained healthy populations. In Australia, hunters have only introduced species to hunt, with the exception of the licensed and export trade in roo meat and skins. Dreamworld's Tiger Island staff are obviously quite happy to order whole Javan rooster deer carcasses to feed to their tigers every week and accept that someone has to kill those animals so the Tiger Island animals stay alive and in turn keep them employed. I'll bet they wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. How the hell can they sleep at night is beyond me. Let's remember that Dreamworld is part of a public company that relies on entrance money to remain in business. I wonder where the tigers and polar bears would end up if everyone who is involved in the shooting sports stopped supporting the Dreamworld gate takings. They would most likely end up in a zoo. Ignorance has again played a major part in the psyche of some self-interest groups and media outlets who have not gone unnoticed in recent times in their attempt to not let the truth get in the way of a good story. I would suggest that if Channel 9 had done proper investigations into who has had functions at Tiger Island and seen the hypocrisy in the statements made by Dreamworld, then this would have probably been reported a little different, if at all. Man has always been part of the food chain. Take man out of the chain and a significant imbalance will occur. The human race has a responsibility to all animals, and keeping a balance in nature is the most important part we can play. The other important thing we can do as law-abiding Australians who hunt and enjoy the shooting sports is ban Dreamworld from our holiday visits. I'm Rick Casagrande. Thanks for listening.